Now, you know the feeling when you first start dating a guy and you get so caught up in your feelings that you may not really see who he really is. Yeah, we've been there.
Yeah.
Well, according to Elite Daily, many women are overlooking some major red flags because they're crushing too hard on their guy, and they don't realize it until it's too late. For example, if he gets blacked out wasted every time you go out, you may think, oh, he's just having a little fun. But in reality, he may have a drinking problem. Or maybe your new man wants to spend every hour of the day with you. He into you, ain't he, girl? You think he loves hanging out with you, but it may mean that he's obsessive. So, ladies, has there ever been like a flaw that you thought was cute at first, but then it ends up being a red flag?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I dated a guy that didn't drink. And at first, I was like, oh, that's so dope. You know, I always have a designated driver. You saw how we talked about getting blacked out? Well, see, when I was getting blacked out, he was judging me. And that was not okay. But at the time, you don't realize that. You're like, oh, this is, and I'm joking when I'm saying blacking out.
Right.
It got awkward at times when because I thought, you know, at some point, you know, we'll have a glass of wine together. Okay, he's not a drinker like that, but he'll for sure, you know, toast champagne with me on the New Year. No, it was like, no, I don't drink. And then looking at me side-eye every time I had a sip.
Every time you drink when you're with somebody who doesn't drink, you feel like you got to ask them, are you okay? Can I drink? And they're like, yeah, sure. But you realize you're asking that a lot of times and you keep reaching for that glass.
It's so awkward.
It
Where
is.
you think like, oh, that's nice and it's actually very responsible. But at some point, I feel like it only works if the both of y'all roll like that.
Yes. Okay, one
It's
time
weird.
before Freddie, I was dating this guy. I had just moved to LA, and it was so cute because he always took me out to do things that were just. It didn't cost money. Riding bikes around Runyon Canyon Park.
Why y'all laughing?
You guys
Riding
laughing? You don't
bikes
ride
is
bikes no more? What's wrong with you?
That's very romantic.
Okay,
You
so
ride
I know.
I think it's romantic.
It was romantic. So we'd ride bikes downtown. We'd go to Lackham Center on Tuesday nights
all that
when it was
free
free.
stuff.
So I liked it, and I didn't mind it because I was new to LA, so I was seeing LA and everything. And I really started to like him, but I did notice that everything we did cost very little money. We'd only go out around happy hour. You know, he had like deals with people where it was like 2-for-1 things. And then it was all fun, and I liked him a lot, you guys, up until I noticed that every time after a meal, I'd be like, you're so funny, I like you so much. And the waiter would be like, here's the check. And I'm like, I'm paying for every single experience that we're having. So I knew he didn't have money. But it was a catch-22 because like, you're gonna dump somebody because he's broke, you know?
No.
So that's what I'm saying, right?
What is wrong with you guys?
Yeah.
What is wrong with
She
our
said
audience?
you're not gonna dump someone because they're broke. They're like, yeah. What?
Yeah,
Exactly.
I mean, he need to fess up and say, I ain't got no funds.
So,
I mean, it costs money to date.
Exactly. So I continued dating him, and we kept going, but I got real tired of that check always getting handed to me. And then Mama Mai woke me up. She's like, you confused. He not cheap. He broke. And I'm like, no, you're right. Like, I can't date a broke guy because I got tired riding the bike,
He
you
always
guys.
going to parks and stuff.
Yes. I feel so
Please,
bad.
at least you guys would go places. The guy that I'm a homebody.
Yeah.
I like to stay at home, watch TV. And I didn't know much about dating anyway because I lived my life on TV.
Yeah.
So I dated this guy where we didn't go anywhere. All we did was stay at his house. And I thought it was cute. You know, for a while, he would cook for me. He did all those kinds of things, right? Nice. But then I learned there's a difference between hanging out and dating. So I was just that chick that he would just hang out at home. And I'm like, wait a minute, I'm better than this. You need to take me out to a restaurant or something.
Yeah. I would show you off, girl.
Yeah. Right? You would show me
I
off.
sure would.
I was dating this guy, and he would never want to have sex, right? So I was like, what, is this some religious reason?
Why?
You know, or something, you know, and he was like, nah, it just, you know, I value you, and you.
So what do you think it was?
Why do you think he didn't want to
So I was like, I'll give it a couple months, but you know, after that, it started itching. You be like, wait a minute now.
Wait,
Not
when she
Not
says itching, she
Like,
means on the urge, not that she needed a cream.
Itching, not
not that kind of
that.
itch.
Yeah.
I knew what you meant, Lonnie.
Okay, so then what happened?
Yes.
So I found out the reason why he wasn't with me is because he was with somebody else. There's always a reason behind something. You know, we
Got it.
adults.
Okay.
I wanted some. So
Yeah.
I wanted some.